Did you know you can get approved up to $20,000 in business credit card with a brand new LLC? No income proof, no tax returns, no docs, no nothing. So in this video, I'm giving you 3 banks that are doing just that. Plus, they all offer 0% interest credit cards for up to 13 months. This free money is going to grow your business. So first bank that I'm going to go over with you guys, tip number 1 is going to be Truist Bank. They have fast approvals with relationships because it's really based on you banking with them and building your relationship. When they say build a relationship with the bank, all that means is you need to open a bank account with them. So Truist operates mainly in the South and the East Coast. You can open a business bank account and apply for a business credit card on the same day. Many of the business owners are getting anywhere from $10,000 to $15,000 starting limits with a solid Equifax score. So they do pull from Equifax, so you need to make sure your scores are in order. I would say at this point, you want to at least have a 700 or better. No late payments within the last 24 months. No charge-offs, no collections, not too many inquiries, because you never want to look desperate for credit. And even with you just having your business bank account with them open just a few months, you can still get $10,000, $15,000 kind of funding out the gate. And you can sometimes get a personal loan and a business card just with one hard inquiry. You just need to open and fund your business bank account. I would say if you could do at least $500, that'll be great, but the more the merrier, because remember, the amount of money you're putting in your business bank account is just for the moment for your approval. It does not mean it has to be there for a long time after the fact, so don't get too caught up and stressed about that. So funding your account and applying in a branch can help boost your approval odds. So make sure, when you make time, you go in and you do that. But if not, if online is the only thing that works for you, you can still get some money either way. So the second bank is going to be PNC Bank. They give the big limits even without a prior relationship. PNC surprises a lot of people most of the time. Some are getting $25,000 starting limits with minimal inquiries and a solid personal credit report. That's the main thing that matters. Apply after opening and funding your business bank account. Again, we talked about how much you need to put. Even without a long history with them, in some cases, they only do a soft pull and don't require paperwork like tax returns, like some other loans and things that you might be applying for. Just be honest about your credit and your funding needs. Make sure that you are maximizing the total amount of income that you have. So if you work and you also have side hustles, you want to put your total income for everything that you have coming in, because that also will help with maximizing how much you get approved for when it comes to doing your applications. And then the third bank is going to be First Citizens Bank. This one is really ideal for those high limit credit cards again, because business owners have been approved from anywhere from $20,000 even up to $200,000 with First Citizens, even with some low business credit scores. So your personal credit may be superb, but maybe your business doesn't have the most business credit or history. They are still giving out great approvals as well. They'll usually ask you to open a business checking account first and maybe pull from all 3 credit bureaus, depending on your location that you're in. So I would definitely say walk into a branch, bring your LLC docs, your EIN, so you can go ahead and open up your business bank account and apply face-to-face to begin with, because this helps with putting a face to your application. And a lot of times it'll speed up your approval process, because once you start talking with your banker, they're going to let you know of what they can probably help you get qualified for, just so you can maximize how much money you're going to get approved for. That's the main thing. We want to get the most amount of money doing the least amount of excessive work, because we're going to let our credit work for us so we can get other people's money. That's the main thing. Before you start applying everywhere, I want you guys to first start with grabbing the free funding snapshot. Let me tell y'all how the snapshot works. So if you're wondering, hey, I don't know how much I qualify for based on my credit, I don't really know where I stand with getting funding based on where I'm currently at, the free funding snapshot is for you. All you're going to do is go on this website, you're going to put in your basic personal information, and it's going to pull your Equifax report. It's going to tell you your scores, your credit card utilization, if you have collections, charge-offs, inquiries, and then it's going to give you a projection on how much you're pre-approved for based on your credit report. So the funding snapshot is the best way to see what you're going to get pre-approved for before you even go on the banking side, because they're letting you know a rough amount you're getting pre-approved for, versus when you apply at a bank, their pre-approval is a little different. So definitely do the funding snapshot, because it is a free, great tool for you to jumpstart the process of you funding your own business today. So I'm going to put the link above and in the description so you can get your free funding snapshot. And if you decide, hey, I need some help with my credit or just going through this funding process, you can actually directly book a call with me after you pull your snapshot so that we can get talking and get your things to where they need to be. But before I can help you, we honestly have to know where your credit is even at so that we can know what our next steps will be. That's the main thing. We see where it is, we build our plan, and then we go from there. Let's say, in general, you feel like you just need more one-on-one help and guidance from me. I do offer Rose Credit Academy, where I will teach you one-on-one how to build and repair your credit via Zoom. We'll go over your credit report line by line. I'll help you create your disputes so that you can clean up your credit, usually within roughly about the next 90 days. Could be a little longer depending on how much is on there. And then once a month, I do my business credit and funding class, where I will help you structure your business properly. We'll go over everything with the business structure so that we can be moving forward with getting you the funding that you need. We're going to help build and repair your credit and make sure your business is structured properly. So once everything is where it needs to be, you'll be at a great meeting point to move forward with getting the funding that you need, versus one thing being here, the other one being here, and it being a constant balancing act. I don't want you to have to try to balance nothing anymore. I want to help you take things to the next level. So join Rose Credit Academy. It is $25 a month, the cheapest credit repair you'll ever get with my live one-on-one help. So make sure you join now, because the first 100 students will only be able to join at the $25 mark, because after that, the price is going up. Because I switched to a new platform, I want to give you guys an opportunity to join at a discounted rate. So make sure you join soon. Link will be in the description. But before I go, I got to give y'all a little bonus. I want you to use the right sequence to max out your approvals. And here's the real play. You're going to apply for national bank first, then regions, then the credit unions. Why? Because national banks are more inquiry sensitive. Start with smaller banks could hurt your chances later. So instead of you starting out with a small bank, I want you to start out with your Chases, your Bank of Americas first, because they're more sensitive to seeing a bunch of inquiries on your credit for you applying to people. And they're also the ones that are usually going to give you the most bang for your buck. So you're going to start out with them, then you go to regional banks, and then you go to the credit unions. Next, you want to make sure that you're funding your new account with at least $500 or more, because you want to build that trust and show financial movement now that you've opened up a new bank account and established this relationship with the bank. And remember, utilization matters. Aim for 10% personal utilization or less, because you want to make sure you're showing, hey, I'm not desperate for credit. Hey, my cards are maxed out. I am a responsible business owner that takes care of everything that needs to be done. So lend me your money so that I can better take care of that too. And last but not least, I just want y'all to know business funding is out here. You just need to know where to look. If this video helped you, please like, subscribe, and comment your credit score and banks that you've applied to. And if you have any questions about a denial you got, put them in the comments. I'm happy to answer them, honestly. Let me know that you've made it to the end of this video. You have to comment, I made it. I want to make sure you made it to the end. You're soaking in all the materials and you're loving what I'm giving out. And if you want to build a full funding sequence without killing your credit, you don't want to had to do any guesswork. I do also offer my Fund Yourself ebook, where I give you a step-by-step guide on how you can actually fund your own business, as far as structuring your personal credit, open up the most important business bank accounts so that you get funding, and making sure that your business is set up properly as well. So if you want to get the Fund Yourself ebook, comment below Fund Yourself, and you can use this exclusive code just for my YouTube watchers, YT Fund. If you use that code, you will get 20% off of my Fund Yourself ebook, because I want to give back to y'all the same way that y'all been giving to me. Y'all have been tuning into my YouTube videos. Honestly, sometimes every time I post, there's some of the same people that are commenting and engaging with my videos, and I love and appreciate y'all so much for doing that. So I wanted to give y'all the YT funding coupon code, and I will see y'all next time in the next video. Thank you again for hanging with me here at Rose Credit Repair, and don't forget, like, subscribe, comment below if you have any credit questions. I'm going to be answering them myself in the comments, so you know what to do. Until next time.